Hello and welcome to the Deep Cut Fandom podcast. My name is Victor, also known as Kaseman Studios, also known as Soundwave 8110. And as always, I am with my esteemed co-host.
Robert, aka Shumworld. So, Victor, I got a question for you. You
Mm-hmm.
looking forward to that Liokaiser from the Hasbro
Yeah, because it's
fundraising?
going to be showing up at my house. I'm sure Black Convoy will be happy about that too.
Hmm. Whoever that is.
You know Black Convoy. That's the guy that sometimes likes to hijack my stream.
It's the first time I'm hearing it. Oh,
Black
that guy.
Convoy.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
got
that
you.
guy.
I got you. But in any case, yeah, the thing we got looking forward to is that we got some actual product shots from Evan himself showing us how the toy works and all.
Yeah, pretty exciting. He's got like 3 videos on there too on his feed for
Uh-huh.
Instagram. Um,
Yes. I
it's a
tried to capture as much as I can from that feed, but thankfully TFW 2005 had like all the pictures, so I skimmed through them and just picked the ones I felt was the highlights of that his stream.
right. Okay, cool.
So we got the actual the unpainted version, just so you can see what was added.
Yeah,
So then after that,
nice.
let's see. Then after that, we got the box itself.
Yeah, it looks
It's
gorgeous.
gonna, yes, indeed. And like the side of the box where you got all the members:
Hmm.
Guy Hawk, Leozak, Drillhorn, uh, Hellbat, uh, Jalguar, I think it's called,
Yeah,
and Death Cobra.
all 6 of them, huh? Nice.
Seven. I meant to say seven. Because remember, Death Cobra.
Oh
Oh no,
wait, that's
Kill
right. I
Bison.
forgot.
Kill
There,
Bison. Yes, Kill
Kill
Bison.
Bison is the one you left out. Yeah. No, I
Yeah,
also
Kill
forgot
Bison.
that Liokaiser is a 6-man team, not a 5-man team, which is why I said 6.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes, so Kill Bison. I forgot. You know what it is? Because he's just so tiny that you can barely see him. So
Yeah, I know, and like it's even tinier on my end.
right.
Excuse me.
So then we got the inside of the box. We got the instructions. You gotta have like a lot to read. It's almost like a magazine, dude.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Got all the boys splayed out, and the thing that's kind of cool is that the flight stand. Well, I mean, the
Mhm.
stand you use for Lyle Kaiser combined can actually separate into like little mini stands for the flying vehicles.
Right. That's pretty cool.
We got that. Yep. Got a picture of Lyozak and is jet mode. I think he's a Tomcat F-14.
I believe so, yeah.
Yep. One of my personal favorite jets.
Top Gun.
Indeed. The reason why I love this jet so much because it's like the closest thing to an actual transformer because his wings had to flap like these wings had to like flap in a certain direction in order to make him fly or like slow down and stuff.
Right. Yeah.
So that was one of my favorite things about this plane. So we got
Yeah.
that. We got the bottom portion, so you can see where all his bits are, like the back of his head and all.
Yeah.
Got that.
So it's
The
really
flight stand. Yes,
uh is that like that's not a final, right? Is that like a
this is the
production
final.
version? Because
This is the final.
it's kind of greenish on my end.
Hmm. Well, I can only hope. I can only hope that when you see it in person, it is a very different experience.
Yeah, because like I said, it's kind of greenish on my end. Like it looks more like green and less like kind of like the turquoisey aqua blue green that he is normally.
Yes, I get it, but it's just that's the only thing I can say is that maybe he'll look very different in person. So
Yeah.
the moment you get him, I think that's something you should check out when you get your
Oh yeah,
hands
for
on him.
sure. Yeah.
So we got him. So we got side shots next to Vic.
Victory. No, Star
Oh,
Saber.
Star Saber. Yes, Star Saber. It's interesting. Like you would, I remember in a cartoon, like he was not as tall, but I would say he would be like close to that height. But now he's like next to his crotch.
Yeah.
Like, he's a lot, and this is the irony because these guys are supposed to be the exact same size in the show. So we got, he's he's pretty tiny, man. Like
Yeah.
this already. This product is losing me because like there's no accuracy, man.
I've been gypped. I've been
Yep,
gypped. They
you've been
ripped me
gypped.
off.
You've been gypped. Yep, they ripped you off.
Damn
Too
you,
inaccurate.
Hasbro.
So we got him. We got look, he's got knee articulation.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the original did too, just not as just not as like in the right direction.
Right. Gotcha. But like, and there's an example of him with his breast force. I mean, I'm sorry, his chest master.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
We used to call it breast force. So.
Yeah, I know. I don't care. It doesn't bother me. Right. It doesn't bother me. It may bother others, but it doesn't bother me.
Yes. So we got the blaster mode, and there he's transformed to like a little lion with wings.
Oh, he's so cute.
Yeah, wouldn't this make him a griffin? With the wings and all.
No, because griffins have eagle heads.
Ah, gotcha. In any case, we got a shot of Hellbat, and give me 1 second. Let me just check my notes real quick. So Hellbat, the thing he turns into is called a Dassault Raphael. Raphael, I think it's called.
Mm-hmm.
The name of the jet. So,
yeah.
And here we got the bottom of the jet. And like, I love the fact that his breast force, that the bat mode looks like he's like a bat, like perched into his chest.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. That is pretty cool.
The wings. He's got landing gear. And there you go. There's it. He is in robot mode.
Yeah, he looks cool.
Really love the chest. I really love the breast force. How it's placed.
Yeah. No. Yeah. He's got one of the better placements, I think.
Yeah, but it's the thing I like about it is like the way it's decorated. It's like it almost looks like kind of like what he's like, like how my personal favorite idea when it comes to like armor is have an animal on your chest. So it's cool that he has one. When his breast force, he turns to a bat, and then when it's in breast force mode, you see the bat head popping out.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's almost like he's like hiding in his chest,
Yes, indeed. So we got him. There he is without the breast force, so you can see how he looks. And we got him in robot mode. I noticed his tail, but doesn't it look like he's like taking a poo?
Oh, it's funny because it's true.
Yeah, it's like poo, which makes it perfect for Hellbat because he's like such a scumbag in the show.
I mean, he got Death Cobra killed. Actually, no. Technically, he did kill him. Spoilers, by the way, if anyone hasn't seen this yet.
Yeah, like what, a 40-year-old
cartoon? Exactly, it's like a 40-year-old spoiler.
In Japan?
I know, right? I mean, in that sense, yeah, it is kind of spoilery because, if people haven't watched it, but...
Right.
Sorry, not sorry?
Yep, then we had the actual bat mode. So... Oh, look, interesting. I didn't even notice this until now. The bat mode actually has a flight mode.
Oh, nice. The head tilts back. Yeah.
Yep.
That's what it is.
So you
That's
have
cool.
in ground mode and flight mode. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, it is.
And then we got Skyhawk, who turns into a MiG-28.
Mm-hmm.
So we got him. There's the bottom section of it, so you can see where it is him without the breast force, and him with it. And bummer, he can't do the thing where that Hellbat can do, where the bird doesn't pop in his head.
Yeah. Well, so, I don't know if Hawks can do it. And actually, Hawks could probably do something similar.
Right. So
they just didn't do it. Evan, what happened, man? What happened? Oh wait.
Yep.
It looks like he's flying there.
Yep.
Or does it flip back only? Yeah, it looks like it only flips back.
Well, the thing is, the way it flips, I think the head is hiding.
Yeah, like it flips behind the torso when it's in the torso.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. I get exactly what you're saying.
Yeah,
so
okay.
It's not designed in the same way. So.
Right. Kind of a shame, but still. Death Cobra, finally! After like 40-somewhat years.
Yes, this is the first version, an official release of Death Cobra.
Ever.
And, yep. Death Cobra, there is no actual copter he's based on, so it says he's an assault copter. But
really, he kind of looks like cool. Oh
It
damn, I
looks like
forgot the
something
name of it.
but he looks like the thing that Wild Bill flies in GI Joe.
No, it's not. It's not even close to that. It's not that. I know what you're talking about. You're talking about the
Yeah,
dragonfly, but no, the way the
yeah, because
shape
it
of the
looks
cockpit
the
is
cockpit.
not. It's not the same.
Okay.
It's not the
So
same.
what do you? Well,
It's
when
like a
you,
Russian helicopter. I forgot the name of it.
it's not a. It can't be an Apache.
No, no.
Okay. Well, when you come up with it, let me know.
Yeah,
While I'm
I'm
showing
sure.
off the pictures.
Like when I'm on the bathroom toilet, like later tonight, I'll be like, oh yeah, it's this, and then I'll have to amend this video.
TMI, TMI, TMI. That's all I'm saying. But
It's
in
too late.
any case, like this is what he looks like without the chest, without the breast force, and I like the fact that he looks almost like that. His body looks like the underbelly of a cobra.
Yeah,
Like the
yeah,
little
that's pretty
lining and
cool.
stuff, and
Yeah,
lining his legs.
yeah, that's
So
cool.
there he is with the breast force, as well as they can show that he has like
The
many
blades.
other copter, yep, other
Yeah,
copter based transformers that his blade can attach to his wrist to like use as a melee weapon or
yeah,
shield.
that's
So
pretty
there he
cool.
is with, yep. I love the fact that the ear, I don't know what. Technically, it's not ears, but it's like those skin flaps that cobras have. That
It's
it's like
yeah, it's
splayed out.
yeah. I believe it's called like a cowl.
Gotcha. Well, I'll take it. So
Yeah,
there he is in his gun mode. And I like the fact that his gun mode is pretty much his tail.
yeah,
See right there? He
yeah. That's
hangs up.
pretty cool.
Yep.
I think well, actually, what was it? I think it was one of the target master. Was it the target master sort of thing in one of the battle masters? In I think it was in Siege. It was like an homage to this guy.
Right. I think we had a headmaster that can do this. No, it's either a cassetticon or a headmaster that can do this.
Um,
That that's
it
what
was like a
I mean.
custom.
This is a very no. It's an actual. It was a Japanese product, but it's like my memory is so fuzzy in it that I can't confirm or deny. But it's just I vaguely remember that it's like all of these things stem from this one figure, this Cobra figure from
Right.
Japan. That the character you're talking about, who came out in Siege Line, which
Yeah.
was still pretty early. The I feel that character was also based on the one I'm talking about.
Yeah, which is based off of this guy.
hmm So there, so yeah, this dude. Yep, indeed. So I mean, I you could tell because of the way the tail is forming and stuff,
Yeah,
folds and stuff.
exactly.
Yep. Now we got Jaguar. I think that's what he's called
I
because
just call
he's
him
got
Jaguar. This is like
yeah. He's got like it's it sounds like Jaguar, but it's just they added a little bit more style to
yeah,
it.
I think they
Jaguar.
just threw in an extra like letter or two in there. Yeah.
Right. And he turns into, based on what Google says, he turns to a Baja style dune buggy.
Yeah, that just makes it very generic if you ask me, but yeah.
Right. But there you go. There's that rocket launcher thingamajig.
Yeah. The rocket launcher
They needed,
thingamajig that he's famous for.
yeah, but they needed to give him a place for the thighs to go. So
I mean, that honestly, that's how the G1 version works.
right, but I'm thinking that this piece right here is dedicated to transform into Liokaiser's legs. Like I think I think you can remove it and you'll still be complete.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it transforms a little differently from the G1 version, but
Right.
like that whole missile rack thing still becomes
There,
like the
see?
thighs part of it. Yeah.
There, see? Right.
Yeah.
You
Yeah, yeah.
remove it, it still looks complete.
That's pretty cool.
So, yep. There you go. And he's got his his breast force there. And here's the thing I thought was kind of, I mean, I don't know how I feel about it, but it is what it is. But the way his breast force is removed, it makes him have like a very concave chest.
It does. Yeah, because it's kind of like deep, set in kind of deep.
Right, right. It's one of those designs. So I
Yeah.
assume the reason why it's designed this way so that he still remain in his chest in vehicle mode as well as combine mode.
Yeah.
So yes, it's one of
Yeah.
those sacrifices.
Yeah, because like also like the G1 versions, they they have spring-loaded action. So like,
Mm,
even if there's a recess, it pops kind of like flush. So like
right.
it moves up.
So they tried to mimic it as closely as possible with this version, eh?
I guess, yeah,
Yeah, we got then his the robot, the beast mode and stuff.
yeah,
And we got him. Let's see. Then we got Drillhorn, and he's pretty much a fictional vehicle.
yeah. He's like,
Yeah, he
yeah,
reminds me of Screw Loose from GoBots, the vehicle mode, I should say.
screwhead. You mean?
Yeah, Screwhead. That's what I
Yeah,
mean. And you
yeah,
see, and I thought it was kind of cool that the drill itself is removable, so you can almost like treat it like a missile if you want.
yeah,
So we got the bottom. There he is. Dude is huge, man.
yeah. I mean, he's kind of chunky. Like even the G1 version is kind of chunky. Because I have
Oh yeah,
like
definitely.
like my drill horn is like the only non bootleg breast force member I have. Like the rest of my team is all bootlegs. Um, but the drill horn is not, and they all work fine. So it's like a really good bootleg.
Right, right, right.
But yeah,
But of
he's a
course,
nice
you know,
chunky boy.
yep. Well, he has to be along with Kill Bison, since they're gonna be the ones who are gonna like hold the hold
Yeah,
all the combiners
exactly,
together.
exactly.
All all five of them. So, and like we got him, and then there he is with his Rhino mode for the breast force, and just
Yeah,
like Jaguar, he's a little concaved as well.
yeah, that's interesting. Because like I said, like
Mhm.
the chest is kind of like spring loaded, so it pops up.
Right, but I doubt that they're gonna have. I'll be pleasantly surprised if they have the spring loaded feature in this version.
Nah, I don't think they do, to be honest.
Right, and we got
Unfortunately.
Kill Bison, and
Yeah.
he turns into a KMW Gepard. I might be pronouncing it properly. A KMW Gepard anti-aircraft tank, a Jeopard or whatever.
Yeah.
There you go. There he is. He's practically a box now.
Yeah, I mean, they kind of all are, except some of them have wings.
Yes. There you go. I love his helmet, man.
Yeah, he's got like those horns and then like just a visor and a face mask. He's a pretty cool design.
Mouth plate. Yeah, it's like you could tell his personality just by his helmet.
Yeah, yeah.
There you go, dude. Let's see.
Honestly, I feel like a lot of those guys are really like really coolly designed. Like
They have a lot
I
of
like.
personality.
Yeah, exactly, exactly.
So we got that gun. We got his his little bison with wings. Red Bull gives you wings. And then we got the whole team there, man. So then what do we do when we got the whole team? Gotta combine them.
Gatai.
Yep, indeed. Got Liozak is the chest. Hellbat is the arm. Skyhawk is the arm. Jaguar is the lower torso and thighs. Drillhorn is the left leg, and Killbison is the right.
Nice.
Like, dun, 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 dun.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, here if you look right here, these are all the ports for where the limbots connect with. So I'm assuming this is where it what do you call rotates for the arms.
Yeah. Yeah, I
So
see that.
we
That
got
looks very
that.
similar to the Combiner War ports.
Let's see. Let's take a close look to it. It
It's
might
not
be
in my. Yeah, I'm not saying it's exactly because I don't think it
yes,
is, but it looks very similar.
right. But from the looks of it, it's almost like in reverse because the way the ports were designed. How do you describe it? The socket. The when it comes to the ports, I'm talking about like this is a plug and that's a socket, right?
Right, right,
The sockets in the Combiner War figures, it's in reverse, where the main body had sockets and the limbs were plugs.
right. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So
I
it's
see
like
what
in
you're saying.
reverse now,
Yeah, it's the reverse. Gotcha.
right? Here's the only thing I'm not digging since we got a closer look of the hell of Liokaiser's head. It's a little compressed. So I kind of
Oh, yeah.
wish they like if you look right here, it's not like jutting out as much as I envision him based on his animation
Right.
model.
Yeah.
So, and this is probably I'll say okay. How about this? I'll save my criticisms after we're done showing all the pictures.
Okay.
So we got. So let's see. We got him. Okay, get. We got. Yep. There's the other ports. Totally doesn't look like. Oh,
Yeah.
mm,
Uh,
kind of, but not really. Is the way I look
well,
at it.
I definitely like with this image, like I'm definitely understanding what you're saying by like it being the reverse of Combiner Wars. Is it exactly the
Right.
same? I don't know. I'll let you guys know when I get them. But
Yeah,
yeah,
but one thing's for sure, based on this construction, it seems like the plug is where it articulates because I can see like a bit of a knee joint there. You
yeah,
see, like,
yeah. I see
see
it.
what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Right there. So let's see, we got that. Let's see, we got that drill horn, and there you go, man. There you
yeah.
go.
Liokaiser, ready for
Yep.
action.
Yeah, but he's not complete yet, is he?
Well, not without a Death Cobra, but
Oh yeah, and we there you go. We got Death Cobra as an arm, and it seems like they show like they showed an interesting thing where you can actually have it like jut out like this, or you can actually choose to have it like lowered down and stuff.
yeah,
And they're showing all the articulation it's got. There he is, Death Cobra as an arm,
nice.
and then we got here. Then he's showing him how he could transform into like this shoulder cannon on Skyhawk, which is
Okay,
like a
yeah,
new exclusive feature. So here's the thing that I'm just gonna share my criticism. Like when they first revealed what Death Cobra can do, I thought it was kind of dumb that they implied that the cannon that this was going to be a cannon, and it was supposed to imply that this was the cannon or
yeah,
the yeah where whatever the weapon will shoot out from here.
hmm
But now that they're showing like the final product, I thought it was kind of cool that there's like a bunch of ports in around these area where you can actually plug in all your breast force figures. Not, I don't think all of them, but a bunch of them to imply
yeah.
that make it give extra firepower for whatever his arm cannon, his shoulder cannon is.
Right.
So I thought
That's
that was
kind
a
of cool.
nice little touch.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that is.
indeed. So that there he is next to Star Saber.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yep, yep. The only downside is that this feed doesn't show him standing next to Victory Saber.
Yeah.
Yeah, boohoo. Then we got him. We also got Deathsaurus, and he's even taller than Deathsaurus.
I mean, it kind of makes sense.
Yeah. So, and there's the stand where it shows in the bottom we can actually hold all the extra weaponry, like the the staff and stuff.
Right.
Yep. The stand, and the thing I thought was kind of cool is that even the stand can combine right there.
I mean, it is a
So,
combiner set.
yep. So we got that. So if you want to like have a nice little display with your figure, there you go
Nice.
with his weapon.
Yeah.
Never don't even know what the name of the weapon is, but I'm glad
I,
that they gave it to him.
I don't remember off the top of my head.
Yep. So there you go. And then he even has like that gun that's composed of a few parts from some of the teammates.
That's always a nice touch, if you ask me.
Yep. So that's pretty much all the pictures I got. So all right, let me just right there. Okay. So first off, like I decided not fund this campaign, and so whatever criticism I have doesn't really mean anything because I didn't buy it. But I
Right.
will say that one of the things that bugs me personally is the fact is I'm led to believe that this head for Liokaiser is placed inside Leozak's body, which is why it's smaller. And
Yeah,
I kind
because
of
like originally it was just like a helmet that it was like a it was part formed basically.
right. And that's the thing. I feel we're kind of at that stage where part forming is kind of the new norm. And I would have preferred they use they made the head a separate piece, so that at least would
Right.
have like a large head to make the character a little bit more menacing.
Yeah.
So that's just my own 2 cents of this figure. There are other criticisms I have, but it's not enough for me to say it's a bad figure. It's just more personal preference, is what I'll say.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah.
So, but you, Vic, your thoughts?
I mean, I think it looks great. Like, yeah,
I agree with
the
it.
head looks a little small, but
Right,
it's not like a deal breaker for me. I love the addition
right.
of like the ports for the extra breast masters on Death Cobra. I love that
Mm-hmm.
they, this set has Death Cobra because I mean, a lot of people have been waiting for Death Cobra to show up for like nearly 40 years now, if not
Yes.
more. I forget how long it's been. What's what 80? It's about 40 years. Like 86, 80. No, it's like 87, 88.
Well,
So almost 40 years. Almost 40
if you
years.
want to be picky, you can go that route, but I usually just like to round it off.
Yeah, about 40 years. Either way, like it's fine. Like that's great. Like I'm happy because I backed it, so I'm getting a
Right.
Death Cobra. Um,
Hmm.
like I have no real like issues with this except for maybe like the price, but that's just the nature of Haslabs.
Right.
I mean, it shouldn't be the norm for a Haslab to be so pricey, but I understand there's things like MOQs and whatnot. So
Yeah. So it depends on your opinion, like, because like again, this is just my thoughts based on what we've seen on the
mhm.
pictures and all. I feel like it's 2 leaders and four, one, two, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 5 Voyagers, in my opinion, because like the it seems like the tooling for each figure is pretty complex enough to consider as Voyagers
Yeah,
within the Voyager price point. So if you break it down based on my thought on what kind of figures you're getting, including a stand and these extra weapons and all, you can see if the price is fair enough. Just again, this is just my opinion, but again, I didn't back this, so
yeah, yeah. I mean, it's fine. It's fine. Like I'm happy.
yeah,
You know,
gotcha.
like I can't complain. I really can't.
Right. Well, we'll see once you open it. It's
Yeah,
like
that's when the complaints will start to come in. Once I open
exactly
it.
like here's hoping we don't have the disaster that was last year's has Hasbro campaign.
Oh my God. Yeah. Yeah. I opened mine up, man. It's like,
It is. It had the issue.
yeah, it had it. It has it.
Bummer.
So I filed it down a bit because that's all they were doing. So I was like, I might as well just do it myself and save me the trouble of
Right.
having to mail it out and whatnot, you know?
Right. Right.
So,
Understood.
I fixed
Understood.
it.
It is what it is, right?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, what are you
So,
going to do?
but yes, like Hasbro needs a win when it comes to Liokaiser.
Yeah. Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do.
So the other thing I noticed about this campaign is I believe this might be that Mark is taking over the running what Transformers will be.
For the Haslabs?
Yeah, for the Haslab, because like Evan was he was just definitely the Japanese guy when it came to all these Haslabs. Since like we had all 4 Haslabs we got was pretty much from Japan.
Victory.
Like
Yeah, there was all victory
yeah,
stuff, as a matter of fact.
Victory as well. I mean, if you want to include, let's see, if you want to include the car robot guys, like it did come out as RID, but it was car robot as well. So
For the Haslabs?
Omega, yeah,
Oh, yeah,
last year
well,
was
it's
Omega
it's
Prime.
RID. Yeah, I mean, yeah, but like, I don't.
To
Being that it
me,
was
it's car
released over
robot.
here,
Yeah,
being that it was released over here, like I don't consider that like Japanese because it's like
right,
Victory. We never really got over here. Like we never got it
mhm,
dubbed and translated, over here until
right,
much much later. Whereas Robots in Disguise 2001, aka Car Robot, did.
Right.
So like
But
I don't consider that really like Japanese in the sense that
yeah,
it wasn't it stayed in Japan for like the longest. Like it didn't.
right.
Like it was there for like maybe a year at most and that was it, you know.
Of course.
So
But yeah, overall, yeah, we did get a lot of victory
yeah,
because of Evan. So who knows what Mark is releasing? So
I mean
that's
Victory
true.
is great. Like
Oh, indeed.
Victory is like I'm sorry, I'm just gonna kind of go off a little bit on here, like on Victory. Like Victory is the most Japanese Transformers show you can get,
Mhm.
short of being the Yusha series.
Exactly. I that's what how I've always described Victory as kind of like the father of Yusha to a degree.
Yeah, yeah,
like that's how I've always looked at it because everything you see in Victory carried over from every Yusha series. Like they're treated more like superheroes with special moves and stuff.
yeah, exactly, exactly.
It was all about combinations and like getting stronger in each episode.
Yeah, I mean, it's Victory is it's pretty cool. Like of all the
Right.
Japanese series, I would say like Victory is probably like my absolute favorite, followed by Headmasters and then Super God Master Force.
Mm-hmm.
Um, because I feel like Master Force is a little slow. It's a bit of a slog.
Right.
It's not terrible. It's just it's a bit much, you
It's a
know.
very slow show,
Yeah,
that's for sure. But yeah, personally, I would say I'm just talking about overall Transformers. My
yeah,
favorite would always be will will always be Galaxy Force. Galaxy Force. All right.
yeah,
That's
yeah,
a
yeah. No,
Japanese show in my book. All right.
no, I know. That's why I'm laughing because I'm like, I see what you did there, Rob. I see what you
Yes.
did there.
Yeah, that. But then my other, of course, then Victory comes after that. But the
Yeah.
reason why I like Galaxy Force more is maybe because I sat through the whole thing and
Well,
I
so did
reacted
I.
as things went by. So
Yeah, yeah. I mean, Galaxy Force is good. You know,
hmm hmm
Cybertron, that has its issues. Oh wait, what is Cybertron? What am I talking about? What parallel dimension did I step into and walk back out of?
yes, yeah, this crazy talk, man.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
but
Sorry.
seriously, I feel when they released Galaxy Force to America and repackaged it as Transformers Cybertron, they took a lot of things that made Galaxy Force so special to me.
Yeah,
You know, like the choice of the voice, the choice of voices, the how they speak, and plus they shifted personalities a lot to a point where it felt it watered down the things that made me love Galaxy Force so much, like the fact that they made Starscream like a whiny little coward, a kiss ass as well,
yeah.
insecure, very insecure. All the added dialogue in the stock animation.
Don't don't even. You know, it's like I don't know if I told you this, but I only watched a few episodes and I'm just like I can't.
Right, as well as the audio, the soundtrack was just as disappointing as well.
Yeah, and honestly, like I've watched I saw Superlink and it was fine. And excuse me, I watched Energon and that was fine. But something about Cybertron slash Galaxy Force, like I don't know, man. I don't know what the hell they were thinking.
Right. Well, when it comes to Super Link and Galax and Energon, I hated both versions. I just want to be honest with you.
That's fair.
I'm
I
not
thought Energon was fine. I mean, granted, yeah, it wasn't like the best ever for Energon. You know, like there
right.
were a lot of things that they did that I didn't like, but it wasn't as bad as Cybertron.
Right. But I want to make it clear, I also hated Super Link as well. So
Oh well, I like Superlink, so
right.
it
I
is what it is.
but in any case, yeah, Victory, is a great show. That's why I was so happy when it came to all these Haslab releases. Honestly, when it that's why I was so happy. I'm still happy to have my Victory Saber copy. When
Yeah,
it came to Desaurus, I don't know, like the magic was gone for me, which is why I sold it to you.
Yeah.
And when it came to Liokaiser, I thought it was cool, but what I feel Haslabs is not my thing anymore. So
Yeah. Well, fortunately, Haslabs are one of those. It's like I hate to put it this way, but it's like a once in a lifetime opportunity to get it like brand new.
mm-hmm.
Um,
Right.
so like unfortunately, I feel like they kind of add that tax to the price of the items.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that, then it's like yeah, it's I think it's worth getting because it's not like you're gonna go to the store and find it on the shelf, you know.
Right.
And I feel like
Of
that's
course.
part of
But
the appeal of it.
oh, indeed. But it's just for me. It's just the magic is gone.
Yeah,
Once I
no,
bought so that's just the way I describe it. Because like when I got the Zaras, I didn't feel it when I had the way I felt when I had Victory Saber. So,
right.
but in any case, I know it's purely speculation, but what would you like to see Mark create?
Uh, who's left from victory? Because that kind of leads into something what I was that I was thinking where, like of the three Japanese television series,
Right.
mind my wording, television series of the three that were done in Japan,
Mm-hmm.
only Victory is the one that has the unique molds, really, because Victory kind of went off on its own as far as the actual toys themselves.
Right.
Like 2010 is basically our season. It's like it's their season 3 to our season 3.
Yeah.
No, wait, I'm sorry, not 2010 because 2020 is their season 3. Is the same as our season 3. I meant
Yeah.
Headmasters. But either way,
Right.
those toys are the same. Same thing with Master Force, except they have a different storyline. And with the exception of what Black Zarek and Grand Max, which I believe, yeah, they tried to crowdfund Grand Max, that failed. We have Black Zarek that officially got released. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Um, we even got Rachichi or whatever that gold fast track. So those are like the only unique characters slash molds. So that's done. That kind of explains why we got like a lot of victory characters in the Haslabs. Um,
Right.
but you know what though? Give me the Powered Masters. Give me Roadfire. Give me what the hell is his name? Grandis. You know,
Yes. Grandis.
give me Diatlas. Like
Diatlas. Yeah.
we need Diatlas. Like I think they got it in Japan, but that was like a retool of Gigatron. So yeah, in Japan.
No, I remember. I vaguely remember it. I
Okay,
think
yeah,
it was
yeah.
a retool of
I'm pretty sure it's a
not.
retool of Gigatron because he had the hollow legs like Gigatron, like a
I'm
heavy
trying to
retool of
think back.
Gigatron. I'm
Well, I remember. I believe he was a retool of Black Shadow. I think his name is.
Yeah, and guess what? Black Shadow was a retool of Gigatron.
'Cause I don't remember. To be honest, I don't remember who Gigatron is.
Gigatron, the dual power master. No, I'm
Oh, you're
sorry.
talking
No,
about
no, no.
Overlord.
Wait. I'm
Overlord.
sorry. I got it wrong. It's Overlord. It's
Right.
Overlord.
Yeah.
Sorry, I meant
Yeah.
Overlord. I don't know
Right.
why I brain farted on that one.
Right.
No, yeah, you're right. It's Overlord. It's Overlord. It's
Yeah.
not Gigatron.
Yeah. But
Now
yeah, I know who you're
Gigatron
talking
is.
about.
You know what it is? Remember those PVCs, the Hall of Fame PVCs that we got over here in the States that
Yes.
they
Yes.
got imported?
Mm-hmm.
They named Overlord Gigatron over there when they did that.
Right.
So I had it mixed up in my head because I should know better because Gigatron is Megatron from RID 2001, called Robot.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Yes. That's why. That's who I was thinking when you were
Yeah,
saying Gigatron. That's why I was thrown off by that.
yeah. Sorry
But
about
yeah, I
that.
know who you're talking about. I know
Yeah,
who you're talking about. Like maybe that could be a Haslab, the Diatlas. I mean, the Diatlas was Sonic Bomber and Roadfire.
yeah. Sonic Bomb is the other one, and then
Mm-hmm.
Grandis is from Battlestars.
Right.
Um, was there a third guy?
Well, there was Sky Gary, but I can
Sky
see Sky
Gary, yeah.
Gary. I can see Sky Gary
Oh,
as a
yeah.
commander class, but it depends on how popular the character is.
And while we're at it, let's get a real Galaxy shuttle, not like a repaint of Astro Train.
Mm. That's a okay. So I'll say this: those are your thoughts that they should just continue doing like Japanese exclusive
I
characters,
mean,
right?
that's what I would like. Like will they do it? I don't know, but that's what I would like.
Well, I don't have a big list because because we're talking about it right now. But the only character I can see, well, if we're gonna go Japanese, I would like. I'm not gonna get it, that's for sure. But I would be uh, entertained if the one of the characters they decide to bring out as a Haslab would be that that battleship from the Beast Wars cartoon movie.
Majin
Like what
Zara?
was it? Yeah, Mazin Zarek. Yeah, that dude. Like he was just so weird and everything.
Yeah, he was. It was very
Yep.
Beast Warsy though, like in the sense that like it's a lot of like organic shapes that transform into a
Yep.
battleship. But, I just
Mm-hmm.
remembered something else. Actually that we
Right.
didn't get. Um, was it Super God Master Force? Yeah, it was Master Force. We didn't get Road Caesar. We didn't get Landcross. Or we have yet to.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Um, so yeah, add those to my list because they're all Japanese
Yeah.
guys. So yeah, I
Yeah.
guess I guess I was wrong in saying that we got all the molds for Super Master Force. I mean, granted, there's still a couple of Power Masters that we still need, but I mean, we're gonna get them, right, Mark? Right, Evan? We're gonna get them.
Yeah.
I just got Sure Shot, so there you go. Actually, Sure Shot is Headmasters.
Right.
Damn.
Yeah. Though, other than that, the other thing I could think of is that maybe we can get. I feel like at an in scale version of Broadside will be the only way we can get him. We can only get him probably in a Haslab. I mean, granted, he is part of the G1 guys, but
In scale to what?
well, the scale that everyone envisions him to have is the way I describe it. Because like
Everyone
everybody
envisions
wants
him
to see
differently.
Broadside. Yeah, well, I would say the general consensus of the fandom wants to see him be huge.
Yeah,
But
no, that's okay. I don't need that.
yeah, I know you don't need that, but I think a lot. I mean, I've actually went through like some message boards where that's what they want when it comes to Broadside. They want that boy to be
Yeah,
huge.
but those are just squeaky wheels.
Well, isn't the Japanese guys kind of squeaky wheels themselves? As in, they're not as like publicly mainstreamed.
When I say they're squeaky wheels, I'm talking about the people who are asking for the like Titan class broadside. Like those are the guys who are just being the loudest about it. Like guys like me, like I don't really get into those kind of debates about it because I'd be happy if they just redo them to look better and like make them like. I guess at this point it would be like a leader class, you know?
Oh, right, because triple changers are leader classes now.
Right. Oh, so when I say squeaky wheels, that's a reference to this. The squeakiest wheel makes the most noise, or something to that
Yeah, I know
effect.
what you're saying. Yeah, I
Okay.
know what you're saying. The squeaky wheel gets the grease. Yeah, I
Right. Right.
remember. Yeah, I've heard that before, and I get it. I get what you're saying, but I feel, from my perspective, it's something that a lot of people want. So
Well, yeah, because you're looking at squeaky wheels. I mean, I'm not trying to disagree with you. I'm just saying that's why you seem to think that. At least that's what I think. I could be
right.
wrong. I mean, we could
Hmm.
both be wrong. I don't know. You
Yeah,
know,
exactly.
it's a topic of debate. So like, it's one of those things where like opinions can change over time, and then the group mentality will change. You know, but me, I'm just one of those guys. I'm like, just give me a good looking broadside. Make them look good as an aircraft carrier, and make them look as good as a jet that would land on said aircraft carrier.
Yeah, yeah. So in any case, aside from Transformers, we also got some new reveals on the MotU side, which is kind of interesting because I remember during the toy fair, they commented that everything was going to be on pause.
Yeah,
So I'm guessing when they mean pause, I think they meant like around April time. That's when when the movie figures are being released.
I guess.
So, but in any case, we got Wave 4 of Cartoon Collection 2000X.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
This is
or,
pretty interesting.
yep,
I've
we
seen
got
some pictures
Orko.
floating around.
Oh yeah, definitely. The Orko looks great. And
Yeah.
so, oh, but before we continue, I just want to make this very clear from my end. I'm
Hmm.
not getting I'm not getting anyone from this
Okay.
wave.
Okay.
So, yep. So, but I will. So, basically, a lot of my comments are just mostly just being a happy admirer.
Yeah.
So, and with that said, like I really do love how Orko is being presented because he was like my favorite interpretation of the character.
Right.
The,
Yeah.
where they got rid of that stupid O on his chest, and they kind of but they kept it
As
and
a
treated it as
medallion.
like a medallion. Yep.
Yeah.
That he's not as like what's the word I would say as short, small as he was before. Like he's a little bit larger. So
Yeah.
I mean, like things like this, I really liked,
Yeah.
and I kind of like that his hat. Like he is a wizard, but it's just I like that they added like all these little wrinkles and like the crookedness of his hat and
Yeah.
all that stuff. So
Yeah.
he looks kind of aged.
Hmm.
So then we got
Oh, there's a
Roboto.
Roboto. Yeah. Now
Yep,
this picture I haven't
yep,
seen, but that
yep. This thing looks amazing, man.
and he's a deluxe. Correct me if I'm wrong, right?
Right? Yeah, like the equivalent of the larger figure
Yeah.
in this line. So we got him, and great to see his chest unit. I'm wondering if this thing is removable because remember when we saw the first release that this thing was empty.
Oh yeah. 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 I mean, at that point it was just like a prototype, so obviously they've been working on it.
Yep.
Um.
So that's it.
Yeah, it's looking good.
Yep. Yep. Got him. There he got another shot of him. Well, at least we
Yeah.
know we can switch the Gatling cannon on
Oh yeah, on the
both
shoulders.
shoulders and stuff.
Yeah.
Yep. And also this hand is removable to and get like a normal hand. So
Nice.
there's Tila.
Dude, she is
Yeah,
super shiny.
right. But this is like my biggest disappointment. Like I would have gotten this figure, but I'm just not happy with the face. The face looks. I'll give you a close up of the face. Can you see that?
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, she's got like a that smirk. I don't know.
It's, it's not the
I mean,
smirk.
it's
It's
not
just I don't know. It's like the eyes. I mean, like it's the
or
nose.
nose.
Just
Yeah,
how
yeah, it's a
thin the
little hard.
head is.
It's a little hard to tell. I don't know. It almost looks like
Let
it's
me
a
zoom in.
digital render.
Well, I'm zooming in very quick. Like the thing is that this picture is like that is small. So like if you
No,
zoom
I
in even
know,
more, it starts getting pixely. So
but I mean, like,
I like.
it's so
Mhm.
shiny. I think it might just be a digital render.
Uh, if it is, like I'm hoping in person changes my mind.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
at the moment, like based on these pictures we're getting, like it's a pass for me. Like
I'm
this is the
with you.
figure I wanted to get.
Yeah. No, I know because yeah, you like that Tila, and I'm with
Yes,
you
this
as far
is
as like seeing it in person. Like, I want to see it in person before I decide to whether or not I want to
right.
get her.
Yeah, but that's why I need to see her in person to
Yeah.
make up my mind now because like if if the renders were good, I'd say yep, I'll pre-order it. But it's just and
Yeah.
seeing how this looks, I'm like, I don't know. It's and like I've said in several episodes, this is my favorite version of Tila,
Yeah.
and to see this version is just a huge disappointment on my end. Like
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm gonna buy the Mondo version because that thing is like $100,
Yeah.
but and it's just I wanted this one to work because like it's isn't a it's in my budget, but since it's not, it's a pass for me.
Yeah.
Like everything about this figure is great. Like I love the staff, I love the hair, the
Yeah.
armor looks great as well. Like everything
Yeah.
about this figure looks amazing. It's just the face is what's killing me.
I'm not feeling the way the knee is cut also.
Yeah, I'm cool with it.
Okay.
I'm cool. I mean, I get
Yeah.
why you dislike it, but it's just
Yeah, because it
it's
looks very disjointed.
hmm
Yeah.
yeah, but it's kind of like how you feel about Liokaiser's helmet. Like you can accept that my criticism of it. So that's
Yeah,
kind
yeah,
of how
no.
I am with this. So
Yeah,
it's
no,
not
I
enough
get
for me to
that.
say, oh, it sucks. It's just
Yeah.
the face is
Yeah.
the number one issue I have, and
No,
that
yeah.
outweighs everything about any
Yeah,
other
there's
criticism.
there's definitely something going on with that face, and
Yes,
we need to find out more. Like we gotta
right,
see this in
right.
person, or at least better
Yep.
pictures, like pictures of like a prototype, a final engineering final engineering pilot, something a little bit more
Mhm.
concrete than just what looks like a digital render,
Right.
from like a JPEG or whatever
Yep.
it is.
So other than that, we got another shot of
Orco.
Orko,
Yeah,
showing the back. I love the fact that his scarf is a tie,
yeah,
and we even got his blast effects and everything. So,
yeah. That's pretty cool.
and we got Merman.
Something about
So
him looks a little funny to me. I don't know.
it's his
Like,
head. It's how small his head is, in my
okay, yeah,
opinion.
yeah. No, I think you're right. Like it should be a little bit bigger. Like at least maybe a good 10 to 15% bigger. I think it would make it look
Right.
better.
Yeah, because the thing is, when it comes to this cartoon collection version of the all the Masters figures, they
Yeah,
try. It seems like they're trying to make it a little bit more accurate to the
to the
show,
show. Yeah,
to a point where they're kind of forgetting the whole idea behind the 5.5 series, is
yeah,
that it's supposed to be a little bit more I don't know if super deformed is the right word, but it's just certain parts should be larger than others is the way I describe it. Like the head is
right.
supposed to be a smidge bigger, and
Yeah,
like and all those things. So but I feel like they're trying to make it more anatomically correct in the
yeah,
5.5 line, which
yeah,
is by like what's the word, like it's just by that factor it's almost like it's fighting itself on proportions.
yeah, yeah,
So
yeah. I get what you're
but
saying.
yeah, but other than that, like he, aside from how small the head is, he does look cool.
Yeah,
So
he does.
and
He does.
yeah, and fun fact, I'll share this story. When it came to Merman, when
Hmm.
it came to the show, one of my favorite things about the like, granted I was never a fan of the Filmation series, but one of my favorite things about the series was Merman. And the reason why I liked him so much is that the way he talks, it always comes off as if he's gargling like salt water when he talks.
Yeah, that's Scott McNeil using his like waspinator voice with a little bit more
Right.
bubbliness to it.
Yeah, but that was the thing that kind of disappointed me, because like, I remember when I saw the episode where they kind of did like their whole like introductions of all the villains, and when it came to Merman, he started doing the gargling right there, and I was like, yeah. And then later on, he stopped gargling, and I'm like, no, Scott McNeil, you're not that talented, man.
Whoa,
A lot of
whoa,
people
whoa,
say
whoa,
it.
whoa, whoa, whoa,
Look,
whoa.
he's not talented to talk with a gargling mouth.
Dude, man, like, you really want to get flamed on the comments here? Because
Why not? Why
Scott
not? I
McNeil is a
mean,
beloved voice actor. Beloved.
yes, I know he is. I love him too. But right now, the fact
Don't
that
let
he
the
can't
anime
gargle
fans
his
hear you
mouth,
say that too. Because he's done a lot of anime.
yeah, I know. But it's just the fact that he can't gargle tells me he's not talented enough to gargle while talking at the same time.
Man, you are looking for trouble.
Why not? That's all I could say. No, but seriously, aside from all my joking, I do love Scott McNeil. Like, it's just I wish he gargled his mouth. Is all I'm saying.
Oh boy.
So,
Troublemaker you
and
are.
anyway, so anyways, we got this another Orko shot, and there's Tila with
Tila, which
everything
is
she
her
comes with, which
staff.
is just the staff. Yep, I believe their armor is removable, but
It's the
yeah, again,
nose. The nose.
yep,
Definitely part of it is the nose. Like there could be more to it, but that nose just
right.
doesn't look right. Like
I
she's
also
almost got
feel
like a pig nose snout.
Yeah, yeah. And not only that, but I feel her head is a little too thin, in my opinion.
Could be, could
So,
be.
yep. So like that, we got Robato's back, and I
Yeah,
love the fact that you're seeing the transparency on his back as well.
yeah. He's a junkie boy.
hmm And there's Tila again, Orko. Tila's back. Merman's back. Yep.
Mm.
All the stuff he comes with. All the stuff that Merman comes with. I love the trident,
The
man. That's a
trident is
great
great.
trident.
Yeah, dude, and that
Yep.
sword's pretty dope too. Like, it's
Yep.
way better than the vintage one. You know, like I'm almost tempted to like make a copy of that. Like, get the merman, make a copy of the sword, make a copy of the trident, and give it to like a vintage one or a Origins one.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, but I like the fact that it looks like a broadsword, like a short broadsword.
Yeah, yeah,
Yep. And then we got Tila, Orko. Let's see. Just skimming through them. Yep, I think that's about it.
yeah.
So,
That's pretty cool.
yep. Ultimately, it's a pass for me.
Yeah, I've been thinking about it lately. I'm feeling a little burnt out on MotU
hmm
because I mean, not that the figures aren't good. It's just they're kind of like going back to doing certain characters for other line, like other, like for lack of a better term,
Yes.
universes. So I'm like,
Right.
eh. Like, let me just finish the line for now. You know?
Right. Yeah, they're kind of in that recycling phase.
Yeah.
Like
So it's burnt me out a
like
little.
yeah, like like how we talk about prime fatigue. I feel like we're kind of going through fatigue with
With the
various
MotU?
characters,
Yeah. Yeah.
various MotU characters like Man at Arms, like Tila. I like it's I cherry pick. That's why whenever we have these discussions, I usually just cherry pick all the characters I want.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I mean, yeah, like it's just I don't know. It's it's something that's been on my mind as of late. So
Yeah, yeah. Like, well, for me, like that's why when it comes to my how I collect Motu, I usually just try to see if I can create a fun story with that character and make
yeah.
it, or see what my creativity can be with that character and making a new one and stuff. But if I can't do it, then I'm not getting the character. So,
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I still love the property. I still love the characters. It's just like uh, another like oh my god, that's this is part of the reason why like I don't plan to get any of the like most two Transformer crossovers. This is like it's the same old characters. Honestly, like also like I don't not really feeling the designs very much. Also, so that combined with the fact that we get yet again another He-Man, another Skeletor,
right.
another Man at Arms, another Scareglow we don't get very often. So, but still, it's like the design's also like with Scareglow / Starscream, it's like the design more than the fact that we're retreading another character. It's just like I could do without this. Because like I
Well,
was gonna buy it. I was gonna buy the first two figures that came out, the Man at Arms and the Megatron, Skeletor. But I'm like, I don't need this. I
right.
just like I
I
was gonna buy them from a friend and then I just gave it back to him.
I hear you. Yeah, on my end, that was the reason why like I remember one episode I showed you a bunch of decos I made for fun, and that was the only reason why what motivated me to own at least the Man at Arms, because I was really inspired to get him and look into like creating an experience where I was going to repaint him looking like the Pretender shell
Yeah,
and have him stand next to one of my Bumblebee figures and stuff. Like
yeah,
that's kind of where that's why whenever he talks about Motu, again, it's just for me. I try to find ways to have fun with this collection.
yeah. I mean, yeah, if you
But
can't have
beyond
fun
that,
with
like
it.
I
What's
get,
the point?
of course. But on the subject of Transformer Motu crossover, I believe we have yet to see what Hasbro has cooking.
Yeah, if they are cooking something, because that's
Here's
another
hoping.
thing. Yeah, he was hoping for sure.
Yeah, because on the subject crossovers, like I think there's going to like there's the Motu the Motu crossover. That's one thing a lot of people are talking about. The other speculation is they're going to do a Batman crossover.
Oh yeah, that. Mm,
Oh,
we'll see.
so in
We'll
any case,
see.
yep. So in any case, you want to go for a commercial break?
Yeah, it's about time for us to go on break. So we'll take a break, and when we come back, we'll talk about more stuff that's new in the pop culture world. See you
Mm-hmm.
guys in a bit.
Later.
デストロン大進撃大リオカイザーがそして悪の帝王デスザース地球を襲うトランスフォーマーデスザース
He made me claw with his awesome triple evil.
Fisto, Battle Armor He-Man, Clawful, and Battle Armor Skeletor each sold separately.
You asked for it, Clawful. Meet Fisto with his super smash power. We'll see who smashes who. May the mightiest power prevail.
Fisto and Clawful figures new from the Masters of the Universe collection, each sold separately. Other action figures also sold separately. From Mattel.
Hello, and welcome back to the Deep Cut Fandom Podcast. I hope you enjoyed that break, because I don't know, I got nothing. So let's get on with the show.
Well, we'll see what happens after our second half of the show. Maybe that'll
Yeah.
inspire you.
Maybe.
So I'll say this: like one of the things I'm looking forward to, I believe, is this month, is Invincible, the cartoon series.
Well, there's a lot of stuff to look forward to this month.
Yeah, but I wanted to talk about Invincible because not only is Invincible having a show that's coming up, the other thing they're making is a video game.
Oh, they are?
Yep. Here, I'll show you.
Okay.
See, look.
Cool.
Even the cast is excited to play it. See, with the controllers and stuff. It's a fighting game. With a fight stick and a D-pad. It's called Invincible Versus.
Interesting.
Yep. The reason why I wanted to bring this up is because Invincible Versus, they're getting a beta that's running. I'll give the date once I'm done with this presentation, but they're running a beta where it's a 3v3 tag team combat. It's kind of like Marvel versus Capcom.
Yeah.
Like where you have like three teams of 3, and you fight like almost like a battle royal way, where it's like last man standing. While someone's fighting, you can actually bring in your tag members to come in as to do assist moves and stuff. So
neat.
It's like right. So right now the beta is good. You can play 10 fighters in open beta. And the beta is going to be on April 9th to 11th. And here are all the consoles that are available: is the Xbox Series X, Xbox Cloud, Xbox on PC, and PS5 and Steam. So I don't believe the Switch is going to be available. And you own a PlayStation 4, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Right. So, boo!
Yeah. Sorry about that, dude. But the thing was, if that's the case, like maybe we can have this discussion of what characters you might be interested in playing if you ever decide to upgrade and get your hands on this game sometime down the future and stuff. So let's see.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen for a while.
Yep, exactly. But gives you something.
Too busy buying toys.
Yes.
Too busy buying toys.
Yes. Well, it gives you something to think about if you ever decide. So interesting enough, I don't have the thumbnail, but stop sharing. So, but give me a second. I'm gonna open up the other slides so I can at least give you an idea of. So let's see but here's the thing. Okay,
Battle Beast.
Yes, but here's the thing I want to bring up. So I'll go. Let's see. Hide there. Here are the 10 characters that are going to be available for play. It's Mark, aka Invincible, Eve, Bulletproof, Thula, one of the Viltrumites, Rexplode, Battle Beast, Omni-Man, Robot, Monster Girl, and Alan the Alien. So those are the characters that are going to be available on beta. So, and with that said, I'm just going to like zoom back up and here. These are the characters I just like for me, I'm going to share you what characters I'm going to use in the beta that are going to be like my 3 that I
right,
want
because you have an Xbox, right?
Yep, I have an Xbox Series S. So these are going to be my 3 that I want to make an effort to main. The only downside, there are other characters I want to main that are not in the beta, but for now, I feel like this is going to be the guys I want to invest my time in.
Yeah.
And for starters, the first one is Battle Beast. And so, and one of the things that got me going with this character is that he's got range as well as strength. And, you know, because he actually uses his club throughout the fight and stuff.
Right.
And the cool thing about him is that he's kind of got a little bit like Juggernaut traits with him. Like, like the best comparison I can make is Juggernaut from the Marvel vs. Capcom game, where he gets super armor at certain points where you can't stop him, even though he's hitting you and stuff.
Okay.
You know, invincibility, I guess is the right word. So that's
pun not intended.
Yep, indeed. But and then the other thing about him is that his ultimate, you know, because like they have like a soup, you know, like normal signature moves, but then they have ultimates, and in his ultimate, he does this move where he just washes himself with your blood.
Those are in-game graphics?
Yes, these are in-game graphics. There's actually, like, that's the other thing I wanted to bring up is that aside from it being inspired by Marvel vs. Capcom, there's a little bit of Mortal Kombat in this game where it's got a lot of blood. There's battle damage.
Yeah, that would. I was gonna say that would probably explain why like it's not on the Switch or Switch 2.
Right. Mm-hmm. So, and the other thing about it is that if you do the certain moves at the right point, they kind of come off as fatalities.
Oh, okay.
Yep. So that's Battle Beast. That's definitely, this is like one of the guys I want to put my time in because he's like a heavy. So that he's going to be my heavy. The second character that I'm really interested to play is Thula.
I'm surprised she's in this because, like, you would think they would have put what's her face, the Graper.
Anissa?
Yeah, Anissa, that's her name.
Yeah, she's in the game, but she's not in the beta.
Oh, I see. Okay.
So, but Thula, I think this was a character that the dev team chose because one of the coolest things about Thula is the fact that she's got a blade on her ponytail.
Yeah, I see that. I see that. That's kind of cool.
And the thing was, and they the development team just really took full advantage of it, you know, because like they made so many moves with her using her ponytail. Like this move was like.
I wouldn't be surprised if they looked at towards like Bianca Belair in as far as like inspiration for her moveset goes.
That'd be kind of cool, but the stuff they did, I don't think even Bianca Belair would even do, because like they had this move, like they got this other move that's just pretty much Scorpion's get over here attack.
Yeah.
So she does the attack, and then the next thing she does, she pulls you right in, just like Scorpion.
Yeah. Yep.
And then this move, and then she has this move, which is just bonkers, man. Where she does like kind of like a forward flip, but instead of using her leg, she's using the tail.
Yeah.
So, and I think one of the reasons why the dev team chose her, because even though she appeared in the show, she only had like one episode to fight.
Oh, she did?
So, yep.
I must have missed that.
She only had one episode. Well, actually, now that I recall, she did fight against Alan the Alien, but it was like very mild. So I don't feel that's enough to create a moveset. I mean, that's the point I'm trying to make. So I feel the way the devs describe this character, it's like they just went as creative as possible with this, with her fighting style. So, because especially her ultimate, which is basically the what do they call it? The Azuna, the ninja technique called the Azuna drop.
Where, okay. Isn't there a wrestler who uses that?
I'm sorry?
Isn't there a wrestler that uses that move?
I doubt it, because that move requires you to do like a spiraling pile driver.
Okay, it must be in a video game then. I know I've definitely heard
Right.
of that move though.
Yes,
Okay.
the Azuna drop. The whole premise behind an Azuna drop, let me see if I could describe it to you with my hands, is you grab the opponent from their back, you jump, and you do like you spin around, and then when he dives down with you, like head first straight down and spinning at the same time while you do it.
Okay, Rob.
That's you. So basically, yeah, I doubt a wrestler can actually do that move. Is the point I'm trying to make?
Yeah. I mean, I didn't see a thing with your hands, but yeah, I get it.
All right. But yeah, it's like spiraling down. So like you see how it's shown right here. So
Yeah.
anyways, this is my second character I'm picking for my team. So the third one, the third one kind of surprised me because I had an idea what I wanted to play.
Mm-hmm.
And it was a character I was like, when I saw it, I was like, oh, not really. But then when I did some research, I was like, wow, this character is definitely designed for me. And that character is Rexplode.
Really? I would
Yes.
imagine it's kind of like Gambit-like. That's just my guess.
That's the interesting thing is I haven't seen enough Gambit to say yes or no, but I will say, before I tell you, the one thing I thought was kind of cool was that when it came to the Death Diary, the design team actually showed sketches of all on how they approach moves for certain characters. So like they actually showed like the sketches he did on how moves are performed with the character. I thought that was kind of cool. Just seeing like a behind the scenes on how
that's pretty cool.
development. Yep. But the thing I'll say is that even though I've seen bits of how Gambit plays in Marvel vs. Capcom, but the way Rexplode plays, I don't see much. But I will say that one of his ultimates is pretty much, that movie that Gambit does where he shoots all the cards.
Yeah. Okay.
So this is his equivalent of it, where he's just throwing all those rods that are in his pockets. Like just constantly, kind of like the way Gambit would do it.
Yeah.
So that's the only comparison I could see with Gambit, because the other things I'd say is kind of like why I'm interested in this and Rexplode is he moves like a zoner, in where he leaves like bombs in the floor and forcing you to like watch where you land. And while he's doing that, if you can see that, now just to let you know, this is Mark in another palette swap. So,
okay.
And while he's flying, what's happening here, I'm just going to describe what's happening. If you see in the bottom, Rexplode left 3 bombs in front.
I see that.
Right here. So basically, Mark has the choice to jump, and while he's jumping, at the same time, you see Rexplode actually can throw more bombs at an angle. So pretty much, that really catches my eye because like he moves like a zoner. So
kind of like Rolento, but more stationary.
Yep. So that's one of his moves. And then like right here, there's another thing I thought was kind of cool is that he can actually leave bombs here. But the thing I found kind of cool is that certain bombs he throws, they actually are projectiles. But if they miss, they can actually land and become bombs, which makes them super deadly, man.
Yeah.
So like, let's see. Yep. And this is the other thing they brought up with Rexplode is that his taunt is where he just, like you see right here that he's like pretty much he does like throws like a coin on the back. So that's his taunt.
Yeah.
But the cool thing about his taunt is that he charges the coin. So it's a taunt / attack.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And if you time it right, you see Eve right there, right? If you time it right, you can actually use it as a vitality.
Oh my god.
I know, it's crazy, right?
Wow.
So
that's insane.
And just to let you know, there's also another thing about this game that I feel is why it's not going to be on the Switch, because Rexplode has an ultimate, and the way he finishes off, let's see if I got it. He throws a bunch of magnets that spell a certain word. That
I see it. That's why I'm laughing.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Yes. Which is the other thing I forgot to mention. First off, all the voice actors from the show are voicing their characters. The
Nice.
only one that hasn't been confirmed yet is Alan the Alien, because I think
Seth Rogen.
Seth Rogen. I don't know if it's Seth Rogen from what I've been hearing. So
Right, on the show
I
it's
haven't
Seth Rogen,
confirmed
but
it.
yeah.
I haven't
Yeah,
confirmed
yeah.
it. Yes.
I mean, he could be busy doing a new Muppet show or something. Like he works on a lot of different shows, even though we don't see him up front,
Right.
like in the
Yes.
background. Like he does work on a lot of shows.
Indeed, yeah, he's awesome, man. So yeah, so like in a way, like I get it, but you know, if he was busy, I get it. But other than that these are my three. So
Yeah,
like yeah, like especially with the zone, you know, like I got a zoner, I got a heavy, and I got what do you call it, like a rushdown character in
yeah,
a heavy in uh in Battle Beast, a rushdown with with Thula, and a zoner with Rexplode. So that's the team I was thinking about making. So like, and let's see, thumbnail, and so so these are the guys that are available on beta. So, but before we just continue with the discussion, I just want to talk to you about fighting games. I don't think we talk about fighting games much. So, like, what are the type of guys you're into when it comes to these type of games?
I'm pretty like
Around
bland. Like I love Street Fighter, but I generally tend to use Ryu because he's well rounded and
right.
like I usually finish the games with them. But like
Right.
aside from Ryu, like I like guys like Ibuki, or who's not a guy, but he's a ninja.
I know what you're saying.
Like I tend to like fast characters, even though it kind of is to my detriment because they tend to not have as strong attacks. So like two of my favorite characters, like in part 3, like I love Ibuki. In the Alpha series, I tend to use Guy. Dan I use for fun, not for serious play, because I know I'm not gonna win with Dan.
Right. Yeah, you just gotta laugh when it comes to Dan.
Yeah, like Dan is just for funsy sort of thing. But he's kind of fun to play with. It's just he's a character you really can't be very serious about unless I feel like if you're like pro level player, like you probably could maybe win with Dan. Maybe. I don't know.
Yes.
I don't go that deep into fighting games, but like like I like Scorpion in Mortal Kombat.
Right. Of course, everyone loves Scorpion.
He's awesome.
He's my main. He's my main when it came to Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, same. I like Terry in KOF and any Fatal Fury really. I will use Terry. Who do I use? Oh, I use Nakaruru in Samurai Showdown.
Nakaruru? Oh,
yeah.
The girl with the bird, right?
Yeah. Not to be confused with the other girl.
Right.
I think that's just her sister. I don't know.
What you Yeah. When it comes
to I'm just saying for our viewers.
Right.
Art of Fighting, I tend to use Ryo.
Yep.
That's why like in KOF, my mains tend to be Terry, Ryo, and then Robert Garcia for KOF.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
I mean, I like having the Ikari Warriors there because it's nice sort of callback to the original game. But like, I don't use them. I don't use them. Like I like the mains from the game, from the other games.
Kyo.
No, I don't use Kyo.
When it came to Hikari Warriors, I will say that I love playing them. Like I mained them for a while. Like I feel this is one of the few times I learned to play turtle style when it came to, because they had charge moves and stuff. And one of the reasons why I liked the Ikari Warriors so much was it's not just the Ikari Warriors, but their leader, which is Hindern.
Yeah.
And my favorite move is his finisher, where he just screams out, "Go to hell!" and he just absorbs your life force.
Yeah.
The fact he just says "Go to hell" and says it in that way, I love it, man.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, they're cool. Like I said, I like having them there, but like Terry, Ryo, Robert Garcia for AOKOF. I don't know. Oh, Janine from World Heroes. Like, I don't know. Now I remember what I was gonna say. Like, I don't. I used to main Guile like when Street Fighter 2 came out, but like I realized that I don't
You're not a
like to
turtle
sit
guy?
and wait. No, I'm not a turtle guy. Like I get
Right.
impatient. So like that's why like I'd rather main like Ryu, you know, like and like I could main Ken, but I know his attacks are like he's got the speed, but his strength isn't as strong, which is why I tend
Right.
to lean towards Ryu because like Ryu is like just a tad slow, but not slow enough where I'm like, I need to go faster. Like he's just the
Yeah.
right speed. Like it's
Yeah.
just
Like
enough for me to be like, okay, I'm gonna kick your ass now
yeah.
if I can.
Like Ken is great for combos, but I feel Rio is more good is good for like execution is the way I describe it.
I mean, you can combo with Ryu,
Of
but
course, but you can combo more with
yeah,
Ken
yeah,
is the
yeah.
point
I
I'm
was
trying to make.
exactly, yeah, exactly. That's what I was gonna say. So yeah, you got it on the nose.
Hmm.
So yeah, I mean, like I tend to go for well balanced guys or like speed.
Right. So you're not really into grappling, is what I'm gathering.
No, like you would never catch me using someone like
Zangief.
Zangief or Rainbow Mika or Muscle Power from World Heroes.
Yes, yes.
Talk about deep cuts, huh?
Yep, yep. But and you're not big on zoning as well, from what I'm gathering.
Zoning?
Yeah. You, okay, you
I'm
don't know
not
what
familiar with
zoning
that
is?
term. No.
Okay, zoning. Uh,
I mean, I might, but I might not know it as that name. I
oh
just
well, I'll explain to you, and
yeah.
maybe it might click. So like zoning, I'm trying to think who would be a character you'd be familiar with who zones, because I don't know if I've seen one in Street Fighter, but trying to think like okay in Mortal Kombat I guess the best character I compare to as a zoner would be Cyrax
Okay.
because like he
The
remember
Robo
he
Ninja.
like a robot ninja because he lays he's like pretty much he's designed to for distance where he's like laying bombs in the floor in various areas so it's forcing you to move around because he's controlling the field. The other thing a
Wouldn't that be
zoner is
someone like
known for.
Daslim?
Yep. So Dalsin will probably be the closest
Yeah.
as to a zoner because like his whole fighting style is about distance,
Right.
and but there are but you know not it's not their solely distant, but it's just their specialty is distance. Like I would say,
Right.
who's another good character as a zoner? Uh, the Sentinel in Marvel versus Capcom. He's
Yeah.
definitely a zoner.
Oh, that reminds
Magneto.
me. Spider-Man. I mean Spider-Man.
Yep, you main Spider-Man. Gotcha. I figured that was the case. So
Yeah.
yeah, so like Magneto will be considered a zoner as well because like he's all about distance and
Yeah.
trying to like keep like they're known for keep away is the way I describe it.
Would you say Iron Man? Because I feel like maybe Iron Man, but it's been a while since I've seen him in action.
I can see Iron
Kind
Man
of,
being a
right?
zoner. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I know who you're talking about. Like I can see Iron Man's a zoner because a lot of his moves are meant for distance. So
Right. Yeah.
that's what a zoner is like time moves, like setting up bombs, uh just flying around trying to keep away as far as you can. And
Hmm.
so like I'm trying to think another character who's a zoner would be the Mummy in Darkstalkers.
Anacharis.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, he's definitely a zoner. So the
Yeah.
reason why I like zoners is because it's a more strategic fighting style where you're planning like two or three steps ahead of your enemy and stuff. And then when you
Right.
get close, you have like enough of an idea to be close, but you're all about trying to figure out where they're landing, where they are in the field and try to
Hmm.
like confuse them.
Yeah.
So that's a zoner. So based on all I'm telling you, is that a character that you can gravitate a playing style?
Uh no, I get impatient. I get impatient. That's why
Gotcha. So
like I
you're
like
more
well-rounded characters or
the
characters that are
Shotos.
speedy. What's that?
You're so from what I'm gathering, you're really into Shotos, right?
Oh, for like Street Fighter? Yeah.
Right. Well, Shoto is like a concept that you can apply to any character to a degree.
Okay.
Like they're like more like basic. Not I say basic as a good term. Like
No, yeah, I know.
they're all arounders. You know, they're good for countering air like what do you call it? Countering air attacks.
Yeah.
They're good. They have decent range and good close quarters, and their speed is like very balanced. So
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I like Shotos, and like I said, I like speedy guys too, because like I use Spider-Man, I use Guy, I use Ibuki. Like they're pretty quick characters.
Right.
But like I said,
Would
I
you
know
say
it's kind of a detriment because they also don't hit as hard.
right? Are you into like characters like Fei Long?
Something like as a character conceptually, like I like him, but
Yeah.
I don't gravitate towards him as like a character to play with. I don't know
Right.
why. It
Right.
just doesn't interest me. But I mean, like I said, like as a character, like the concept of him as a character, like I love his
Yeah.
character, but I just don't gravitate towards him. And I'm
I
using
think
being very specific with my words here,
yeah.
for that reason, because like I just like he's cool, but I don't
Right.
feel like the urge to play with him.
I
I
figured you
probably
might
could,
be
but
interested. I figured you might be interested in that because you know that movie he's known for, which is that Rekka attack. I think they called it. You know where you had to like do the quarter circle once, and you got to do it a second time to get a new move, and a third
right.
and they get the full combination.
Hmm.
So, but I just wanted to bring those things up. So,
Yeah,
uh, the reason why I wanted to ask you all these questions, you know, just have this discussion with you is because I want to get an idea of what kind of characters you might be interested. Like
yeah,
what are the characters you might be interested? So, granted, you know, you won't have access to this game for now, but let's
yeah.
say in the future when you do plan to play, uh, I'm wondering what among the 10 we have, like how do I say this? Like, let's play a game, and with the 10 we have right here, you tell
Hmm.
me which characters you might be interested to play, and I'll tell you if they might be fit your style.
Well, I know this much. I don't think I'd be gravitated towards Monster Girl because I feel like she'd be a grappler.
You'd be correct. The other thing I would also say is that she moves a bit like Juggernaut.
Okay, so she's also a bit on the slow side.
She's a bit on the slow side, but she hits really hard.
I mean,
Uh,
obviously, yeah.
she hits really hard. The other thing I would say is, let me see. Let me just get my notes up and stuff. So let's see. Let me just do the thumbnail system. So yeah, but the other thing I would say is that she's got like super armor, and she's got this funny move where she grabs you. But let me see if I can get that shot of her doing the move. No. Okay, here we go. So she's got this move right here, right, where she grabs you, but the way that the grab is placed, it almost looks like she's grabbing you by the balls.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. They might want to lower that a little bit.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. But but the cool thing about her is that when her ultimate involves her human form.
wow. Okay, that's a little Macho Man coming out there from Monster Girl. Okay.
Indeed, indeed, indeed. So, but anyways, yeah, Monster Girl's not for you. So, what other characters do you think you might be interested to play?
I mean, I would definitely try out Eve and Mark.
Okay, I'll
I'll
say this
probably try
about
out
Eve.
Battle Beast too.
Right. Okay. Well, I'll say this about Eve. Uh, I don't think you're gonna like her because she's what they call a pure zoner.
Okay.
Because for starters, I'll say this: one of her cool moves about her is that she kind of moves like Green Lantern, in where like this is a move where she summons a drill and stuff.
Right.
Yeah, and then she has this other move where it's like good for close quarters, where she creates herself, turning herself to an atom.
Okay.
But the other thing is that the best character I could compare her to would be Magneto, in
Yeah.
where a majority of the time you'll be flying and just using all of her, because she has like a lot of range attacks where she's shooting like projectiles and stuff like this thing right here where she shoots like raining stuff down. So
Yeah. Oh, you know what I was just
so
thinking? I'm sorry. I just
mhm.
remembered
Yep.
another, like, I think another good example of a zoner would be Iceman.
Yep, indeed, Iceman. He's
I
definitely a
used to play
zoner.
with him, but yet again,
I know. I
I got
remember.
I get impatient.
Right. But you played it pretty good from my memory, because like I remember
Yeah,
we
I'm
were
pretty
fighting
decent with
against
him.
a. Yep, I remember when I bumped into you and some other friends, and like I think we went like the big in like an arcade. I saw you fighting someone who was playing Iceman himself. And he summoned that giant boulder on you, and you countered by doing the ice beam in the diagonal version. I thought
Yeah.
that was so cool. That was like so
Yeah.
Dragon Ball, man.
Yeah. It really is. But yeah, I mean, Iceman's pretty cool. But yet again, like I said, I just get impatient. I'm like,
Of course.
I need speed. I need to like move around. Like I need to
Yeah,
feel like I'm part of the action.
I hear you. But yeah, ultimately, I don't think Eve would be a good character for you based
Yeah.
on your comments. But I thought was kind of cool is that her ultimate is a nod to the fight against Conquest. If you remember what happened in that episode, you
Yeah.
see, you get
Okay.
an idea of
Yeah, I
what's
see
happening
it.
here.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right, all right. So, but with Mark, I think Mark will be a great fit for you
Yeah.
because like he pretty much is a Shoto in this game.
Yeah.
Like he's got like a lot of counter air. I think he's known for speed. I'll say that. So like one of his moves right here, he's pretty much just doing a Shoryuken here.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep. And let's see right here, and this move right here is pretty much the senpukaku. What do you call it? I forgot. I don't know how to say it properly, but it's the hurricane kick.
Yeah, I was about to say that.
Yeah, like he's doing that move right there. And let's see what's the other thing. And like right here. Oh, and this move that I know it's Mark, but it's actually it's two Marks in this game.
Right.
This
Okay.
is the one's getting hit. The actual Mark who's performing the move
Is in the back there where the
in the back
cursor is
here.
at? Yeah.
Yes, this is one of his ultimates, and it's literally Maximum Spider from Spider-Man.
I had a feeling. I just had a feeling.
Yep. So
That
So
looks
yeah,
cool.
I think Mark will be a great fit for you.
Yeah.
Is what I'm saying. So, but yeah. Oh, and his other ultimate is this, where it's a nod to what happened against his fight against Conquest. You know, where he used his head. He quote unquote literally used his
Oh.
head.
Yeah.
You can see
Yeah. He's
you can see right
headbutting
there.
him. Yeah.
Yep, yep.
Is that
So
little? Is
yeah,
that little bits of conquest in the background there with the
yep.
black?
Well,
Well,
yeah.
not
But
conquest,
I'll
but
say
whoever he's
yeah.
fighting.
Whoever he's fighting, but yep,
Yeah.
it could be bits. I can imagine this would be a fatality as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, ultimately, I think Mark will be a great fit for you, is what I'm
Yeah.
saying. So far that's one of your three, right?
Yeah. And then, like I said, Battle Beast. I guess I would try out Omni Man also.
Right. So okay, first and foremost, I'll say Battle Beast. One of the reasons why I'm choosing him is because I feel he looks like he's got good range, and a lot of people based on the dev diary and a lot of notes I gathered, they
Mm-hmm.
say that he's good for aggressive fighters.
Okay.
So, and one of the reasons why I'm choosing him is because of the super armor he gets, where he becomes invincible at certain moments. So
Right.
that means I could just focus on hitting and not worry about getting hit.
Right.
So
And you said he was a
that's one.
zoner, right?
He's not a zoner.
Oh,
The
he's not
only
a zoner.
character. No, I'll give you
Rex is a
a
zoner.
hint. Yes, Rex, Eve, and I'd say Robot are the only characters who are zoners.
Okay.
Battle Beast, Monster Girl, and a little bit of Alan the Alien. They're kind of grapplers or heavies, if you will.
Okay.
Tank,
Okay.
like heavies, I guess is the right word.
Like
So yeah,
your Zangiefs and your Hagars. Well, Hagar doesn't really. It's weird that we've never gotten a Hagar in a fighting game,
yeah, I know. Like I would say, yeah,
except for like
basically,
Saturday Night Slam Masters.
yeah. But I know what you're talking about. But yeah, you can say a Zangief, but like there are other characters who are kind of like hybrids of grapplers. Like I'd
Like Rainbow
say,
Mika.
yeah, like I would say, Alan the Alien, he's definitely a hybrid. We can go into
Okay.
detail if you're interested. So, but with Battle Beast, I'd say he's more of aggressive tank is the way I describe it.
Okay.
Based on
I
the
don't know.
notes.
I might like him then.
Yeah, I think you might like. I think you want to play in because the fact that you're curious if wood beats water.
Well, exactly. Yeah. Part of his appeal is his name.
Right. The fact that he's a white lion, almost
I
like
mean, come on. All he needs is an eye patch.
and gold hair.
Well, yeah, that too. But I'm willing to forgive that if they give me the eye patch.
Right. But yeah, that I would say that I figured you want to play him just for the references alone.
Yeah.
So I would say, yeah, that's a good fit. So the other character I would say, let's see, you're saying Omni-Man. Let's see, do I have my notes on him? Let me see if I can find him. Oh, right. He might be in the beginning. Yep. Let's see. Trying to find him. Yep, there you go. Okay, Omni-Man. So here's the way I just... they said that he's pretty much a Shoto as well.
Okay.
But from what I'm gathering, he's a little slower
I had a
as
feeling.
Shoto.
Yeah.
But he's stronger as like. So I would like if you want me to
He's
use
like the Ryu.
analogs. Yep, he's like Ryu, and
Mark is like the Ken.
The Ken, yeah. So he's Ken. Like Mark is faster, but Nolan is stronger. So
right.
And one of the moves I thought was kind of cool, like you see right there.
It's like a thunderclap. Yeah.
Yeah, but that's his projectile move.
Damn. Okay, yeah.
That's his projectile.
The shockwave of it all just kind of, yeah.
Yep, indeed.
That's pretty cool.
And this is the thing that got me laughing here is he also has the equivalent of a Shoryuken. That's I'll bring that up. But the other thing I thought that just made me die laughing is his taunt. Can you get a good idea what he's doing?
Think, Rob, think.
I know. Yeah. And here's his super, his ultimate. It's kind of a reference from a certain scene.
Yeah. It also reminds me of the Psycho Crusher, but yeah, I know what the reference is in the show.
Yes.
/ comic.
It's also a fatality because you see Mark is falling apart because his leg is right there.
Oh yeah, huh? How about that?
Yep.
Damn.
So yeah.
Okay.
So basically, your guys will be Mark, Nolan, and Battle Beast, right?
Yeah, and maybe what's her name? I don't know. She might be like a Speedy character, right?
Thula?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, that's the reason why I chose Thula, because the other thing that Thula is good at is range because of that tail and stuff.
Right.
Yeah, and plus,
oh wait, you said she plays like Scorpion, right? Kind of.
A little. Well, she's got a Scorpion move. I'll say
right.
that.
Okay.
But what I'm gathering is that she's a very aggressive fighter.
Yeah. I might gravitate towards her also then. Yeah.
And plus, the Azuna drop, that ultimate is like style points, man.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the other thing I would say that I think you might be interested in is let me just bring him up. Okay, is Bulletproof, because he's like the way they describe his character is well, first off, I think what makes him interesting is that I feel like he's a character that the dev team took full advantage of, because since there's not much footage of him fighting in the show,
right,
that the development team just went super creative on his fighting style, just making up stuff as they go along. Like one of his moves is like a very aggressive move where he just curls up to a ball and just does combos spinning around.
Oh my god.
Yep.
I see a lot of blood flying too.
Yep. And then he has this other move where it's like what do you call it? It's kind of like the way I describe it, it's kind of like Fei Long's move, which is why I was asking you that question if you were interested in Fei Long, because he has what they call a command combo, where you do a motion to do a move, but then you can switch the move to something else, and it'll start off like this, but then the move, you can actually switch the move with another command to make it go lower and stuff.
Right.
So this is more of a, I would say
that looks like a lot of precision to pull off those moves.
Right. So
which might deter me.
Right. So it's like a combos, but you have to think with your combos and stuff.
Yeah, I also don't know if I have the manual dexterity to pull stuff off like that.
Oh, that's the other thing I thought you might be interested in. This game has what they call modern controls, but it's optional, where you can either do just simple controls like down attack, and that's it, or a forward attack, just simple. That's like just basic button commands. But you actually have the choice to do motion controls as well if you're interested in that.
So like a quarter circle forward,
quarter circle, half circle, and stuff.
Right. So, yeah. Okay.
So that you do. So that the thing is, this game, they're trying to access this game, make this game open for everyone. Because like me personally, I feel I'm somewhat retired when it comes to fighting games. So
Right.
for me to so that the fact is that the controls are more user friendly, that interests me. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Yeah.
And his ultimate involves him throwing a car at you. And for added style points, when it explodes, he does a slow walk.
No, bastards.
Yep. Pretty much, dude. And let's see. Give me a second. And just as a quick recap, let's see. We haven't spoken about Alan the Alien or Robot, so I'll just give you some ideas of Robot. Let's see if I can find. Okay, the clips. So Robot, the way I describe his fighting style is like he's literally fights like Iron Man.
Yeah.
You know, like
Okay.
because remember Iron Man, he has like the smart bombs, so that's pretty much his equivalent of that. He has a taunt where if you have him taunt against Monster Girl, he'll take out that flower, which is remember in the episode that he had to like find a flower to use as a vaccine for her,
Right.
in season 1. So
Yeah.
remember the dude got a crush on her.
Yeah. That's
So,
interesting.
and one of his other moves is that he can do like an aura field, and you can actually do combos with this.
Yeah.
And right here, look, he's literally doing the unibeam.
Shit.
Yep. And one of his other moves is he actually throws the motorcycle, the flying cycle on you.
Oh, geez.
Yep. And his ultimate is where he summons a giant robot to do the unibeam on you.
Oh, man.
Yep.
That's crazy.
I know. So Alan the Alien, let's see if I can find him. Let's see. Okay. Alan the Alien, from what I'm gathering, he's a bit of a hybrid grappler at heavy.
Okay.
And one of the moves he's got is he has a move, I don't know what you call it, a parry, I guess is the right word, where he does a move right here, and if you hit him, he'll automatically counter with a move.
Okay.
I forgot who would be like a comparison, like a character that that does that.
I mean,
like where
he's looking very Zangief right there. I'll tell you that much.
Oh, definitely. But yeah, one of his moves is that where he'll just stand like this, and if you hold the button, he'll just keep doing like saying, "Come on, hit me." And when you hit him, this is the move that'll come out. So it's like a counter. So, but the cool thing about him doing moves like this is that if it actually doubles. That if you just press the button and just let go of the button, it becomes an attack. But if you hold it, it turns to a parry move.
Okay.
So let's see.
Interesting.
Yep, yeah. And like there's another move he's got where he pretty much does like I would say the closest comparison will be Jax's gotcha move, where he just runs and grabs you and does combos.
Right.
So, and the cool thing about this, from what I'm gathering, is that you can actually do this in the air.
Really? Okay.
Yep. But the thing that makes it super cool is that this is, you can actually, if you jump back, he'll actually grab the wall and bounce with this move. And if you bounce and do this move at the same time, it actually becomes a heat seeker where no matter where you'll go, he'll hone in on you with this move.
Yeah. Interesting.
So, yep. And let's see what else I got. Oh, and you see that's where he grabs you and all. So kind of looks like he's grabbing you by the balls as well. I don't know, man.
What are these guys? Well, no, but you can see his forearm and where it's headed.
Right. So the other thing I don't have footage of his ultimate because like even if I show it to you, it won't make sense. But the way I describe his ultimate is he does something kind of like the equivalent of Hulk and Loki from the first Avengers movie. Where he grabbed them by the leg.
Okay.
Whack.
Yeah. When you said Hulk, like my brain switched to like Marvel superheroes.
Right. Yeah. Again, that's why I was referencing Hulk and Loki from the
Avengers.
does the whole whacking thing. So
yeah,
that's why I describe his move, man. So, but anyways, dude, those are the 10 characters so far. Like, you see anybody else you're interested in trying out?
Not really. Who's this guy that Alan's fighting though? Because like he doesn't seem to be on the roster.
Ah, good, nice segue. Let's talk about the characters that are not showing up in the beta. Okay, there you go. So the characters that are not showing up in the beta, stop. All right, I'll show are right here, which is Lucan and Anissa. Yep.
Yeah.
So yeah, these are two characters that are not in the beta. But so just to let you know, I didn't do as much research on these characters since I mostly focus on the beta characters. But I do have some notes. I will admit.
Okay.
So like for Lucan, let's see if I can show him right here. Lucan, he's pretty much a pure grappler. Like he does like he does like the bear hug, and he does like a lot of like other moves. But the other thing I thought was kind of cool about him, or comical, if you will, is he uses his belly as an attack.
Right. Yeah.
Because you see how because he's got a dad bod,
Yeah.
Yep. So that's what Lucan does. Anissa, one of the things I've been, based on what little I gathered, Anissa has a I don't know what you call it, like a stance where she can dodge your moves, which is like an example of what she's doing when fighting Lucan, where she's she does like the side steps.
Okay.
So from what I'm gathering, so mostly her fighting style is about dodging. Like I know it's hard to tell because of the animation, but like if you see an animated, she's kind of doing something like she's like moving she's moving the third dimension, I guess you want to call it.
Yeah. She's sidestepping. I get it. Yeah, she's
sidestepping. So yeah, she's sidestepping. So that's her fighting style, from what I gather. And the other character I thought was interesting was Powerplex.
Oh, that's what's his name on the show?
Right. I know, I forgot his name. Like I know he's from Breaking Bad, the voice actor.
Yeah, exactly. Right? I was about to say that. Yeah, that guy.
Let me see if I got my notes on him. Let's see, the voice actor. Give me a second. Okay, it's Powerplex, right? Let's see. Oh boy, I don't have it on my notes, but I know who you're talking about.
It's like like you said, it's the guy from Breaking Bad. I'm blanking on his name too. I think it's Aaron something.
Yep.
Or something Aaron. Right. Yeah.
Right. So from what little I gathered, this guy, like I honestly felt that he was a little too. He didn't have a big role in the. I mean, his role was big, I will admit, but it's just
in the show. Feel like,
the show. But I was like I didn't feel he was a complex enough character to be included in this game. But the reason why I think he was chosen to be in the roster is because like the way he fights, he uses electricity, so meaning he's got a lot of particle effects in his in his fighting style, so it's like more flashy. So, and I think from that perspective, I think he's a great addition, because like a lot of characters I just showed you, they're mostly physical, and some are flashy, like Eve, but I feel like you need a little bit more than just Eve. And I think that's what Powerplex is. He fills the gap for other special effects like lightning.
Right.
So that's him. So you see right there, like all the particle effects and stuff. So, and I believe so. So he's in it. The other character is this one, Duplicate.
Oh, Duplicate, nice. Okay, she's gonna be interesting.
Yeah. Okay. So the way it was described to me is she has like a high risk, high reward fighting style.
Makes sense.
Because the way it's described is that when she's fighting, she's summoning her duplicates on you.
Exactly.
And they hit you. Now, here's the downside. When you use a duplicate, you lose a little bit of health.
Right.
And when you summon the character, and if they die within the combo, you lose that health. but if they survive, you get the health back.
Okay. That's
Yeah.
kind of cool. Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of cool. But the other thing I thought was interesting, and again, like I can't confirm it, but I'm just looking at the footage and stuff. She
Yeah.
has like I don't know if you remember in Street Fighter Alpha 3 that
Okay.
they created this new super called Custom Combo.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, that's one of her supers. Where she
Oh,
pretty much
okay.
turns to it, where all of her what do you call it? All of her duplicates is in one spot. I guess is the right word to describe it. And when you
Yeah.
punch, it's like you're doing one punch is like the equivalent of 3.
Gotcha.
So
Interesting.
that's the other thing.
Yeah.
But the other thing I'll also say, if this catches your eye, is that she's a very aggressive fighter. She actually does chain punches.
Wow. Okay.
So yeah, so this is another character. Like, I don't know about you, but it's just for me, like, I kind of like to play safe because like the high risk, high reward doesn't really make me comfortable. it's like I'll probably play her for fun is the way I describe it. Like,
Yeah.
if I want to play serious, I'll play the characters I just mentioned to you, right?
Right.
But the one of the characters I wish was in the beta is a character I'm really interested in playing if it's the right slide. Is Cecil.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah. So from what I'm gathering, he moves like a zoner hybrid, where he's close quarters, but also all about zoning.
Yeah.
And
Interesting.
one of the things that caught my eye about him is that, okay, how to describe it? Since he's pure human,
Right.
a human, he uses a lot of tech and he has like a lot of things to compensate. And one of the things I thought was kind of cool is that his fighting style involves using the Reaniman.
Oh shit.
Yep.
Okay. Damn. That's pretty cool.
Yep. And not only that, he can teleport.
Oh, I mean that makes sense.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That kind of makes sense. I feel like in that sense he's kind of like a little bit like Daslim or Rose. Because Rose would teleport also.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So basically, he's a zoner, but I believe based on the footage I've seen, he's kind of like a zoner hybrid where he's really good at close quarters, but he specializes in distance.
Right. Yeah.
So, and let me see who's the next character. Oh, and this is interesting that the developers, they actually pitched to create a character exclusive to the game, and that character is this character. Her name is Elemental.
I see what they did.
Yep. And they actually spoke to Kurtman and his artists to actually help develop this character together. So technically, she is an official character from the Invincible universe, but she's exclusive to the game at the moment.
Right.
Yeah, I have no idea if they plan to use her outside of it, but right now, this is her debut.
Yeah, interesting.
Yeah. So I think you kind of figure out what the idea of the character is based on her name, right?
Yeah. Yeah, she totally uses telepathy, right?
Yep. Yep, indeed. No, but seriously, the whole premise behind her is, and I feel the reason why the dev team created her is kind of like the reason why they chose Powerplex is you don't really see that many like effects like fire, ice, water, and wind with the other characters that I pointed out to you. So she kind of fills that void of a character that can do those things. Like, so like right there, she summons rocks and shit.
Yeah. Nice.
So yeah, ultimately that's all I got so far. I mean, she does other things, but it's just that was the only shot I felt kind of like was the cool thing about her, because like she does like stuff like fire tornadoes and stuff. So
yeah, no, that's pretty cool.
Whoa.
Yeah. Don't worry about that. Anyway,
right.
yeah, pretty cool.
Yeah. So what do you think, man?
Pretty cool. I could see why it's not on the Switch. It sucks that they're not doing it for the PS4.
Right.
I guess I'll just have to vicariously live through you.
Yeah. Yeah, the only downside for me is that I'll admit I'll wait for a sale to play it,
Yeah.
but I will try out the beta and give you some feedback on what I feel about it.
Okay.
Yeah, so but like yeah, basically for me my three is the ones I just mentioned in the beginning: Rexplode, Thula, and Battle Beast.
Yeah. I mean, it looks cool.
Mhm.
Too bad it's not on any system that I would own.
Right. For now.
Oh, for now. I mean, I don't know. Like, I don't know. Like, a lot of a majority. I'm not gonna say all, but a majority of modern video games don't do it for me anymore. Really, like it's got to be like something like I'm really into, like say a Dragon Quest. Something kind of established already for me to be interested. Because otherwise, I'm just like, it's like right now, like I'm itching to get Street Fighter 6 Year 1 and 2 Fighters Edition
Yeah.
because it's gonna. I know it's gonna have Terry to begin with, but like I've
Yep.
just been wanting to get Street Fighter 6 in general, and I can't believe
Right.
it's been 2 years since I downloaded the demo and I still don't own it. But I know one of the reasons why, and I'm not gonna get into it here,
Yeah.
um, but yeah, no,
Plus,
I
you
mean,
can make your own character in that game.
yeah, I know, I did because I downloaded the demo, you know, so it's not like I haven't played it at all. I just would like to play like a fuller version, you know,
Right. Right.
um,
I
you know,
get it.
I mean, like what else is there? Like there's Dragon Quest Seven Reimagined, which I played the demo on
Hmm.
the Switch, which is fantastic. Like I loved
Mm.
it. But Dragon Quest is one of those game series that I've always liked. You know,
Right. Right.
like like I have all four of the original NES versions when it was Dragon Warrior. So
Yeah.
it's not like I mean, and the bonus is that hey, all the character designs are done by Akira Toriyama. So like
Hmm.
that's part of the reason why I'm like, oh yeah, this is awesome. And but I liked it even before I knew Akira Toriyama was involved. That
Right.
just
Of
helped
course.
amplify my love for the series. You
Hmm.
know, um,
Well,
I
the
mean
way I
that's
describe
it
it.
really. I've been playing a lot of retro games.
Right.
You know.
Well, the way I describe it for me is that if there are at least 10 games I want to play that's only
Yeah,
exclusive with a modern system, then that's when I decide to upgrade. So,
yeah. That's why like I don't have a PS3, but I have a 360
mhm,
because at the time the 360 had a lot of games that I wanted to get, so I
right.
ended up with the 360.
Hmm. But yeah, that's kind of where I'm at because like there are a lot of games that I want to play that are exclusive in the modern system. Like
Yeah.
let's see, yeah, like Invincible versus,
Hmm.
and let's see, what's another game that I'm really looking forward to is the upcoming Exodus. I mean, it's a it's let me see, Exodus. Well, again, this is probably like a lot of I'm going to be talking about a lot of popular games that a lot of people have been wanting. Like
Yeah.
I'm a huge fan of Mass Effect,
Oh
and
yeah, I like Mass Effect. I have
yep,
all three of them. I need to finish them, but I have all three of them.
right. So over time, the Mass Effect series after three have been disappointing. Well, BioWare at the moment they've been failing on their all their games,
Okay.
and a lot of people who used to work in BioWare that made Mass Effect famous, they're they open up their own studio and they're kind of making what a lot of people are seeing as the successor to Mass Effect in
Hmm.
called Exodus.
Oh, okay.
So I I could talk more about it, but it's all gonna come off the top of my head, and I'd rather do some
It's
research to
fine.
build up.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
yeah, it's a game that everyone is talking about, uh, and everyone is putting all their hopes in because the one of the problems of why current like modern games is sucking is because of corporate greed,
Yeah.
and which is why a lot of people are when it comes to the gaming industry, a lot of people are gravitating towards indie companies.
Yeah.
And technically the company, I forgot the name of the company that's doing Exodus, but technically it is a indie company. So
I guess, yeah.
but they got a lot of backing. Like they like including like Wizards of the Coast is backing them for this project, and which means Hasbro is backing them as well. But the thing is, I know what you're thinking, but the one thing I will say is that they have full control of
Okay,
Exodus.
yes, thank you. You read my mind correctly. Yes. I'm like,
Because like I
it sounds like
said,
one too many cooks in the kitchen.
right, but that's
But they're
why I was
backing off,
saying that.
so
Right.
yeah.
Like they're just letting them cook. That's the way I describe it. But
We
you
need
know,
to
but
cook.
yep, that's the term everyone's using when it comes to game development. Let them
Yeah,
cook.
yeah.
But yeah, ultimately, yeah, a lot of people are excited for Exodus, including myself. So that's another game I'm interested to play.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. I mean, I you know what I also like for modern games is BioShock. Like I've actually played and finished all three of them, which is it's not a common occurrence for me. Like I'll play a game, but I won't necessarily always finish a game, with a few notable exceptions. BioShock,
Yes.
the BioShock trilogy is one of those where like I finished every single one, which is, like I said, that's amazing for me because normally I'll finish one or two games in a series, but never the whole series. And
Right.
BioShock is the only series that I've done that with.
Yeah.
I don't know. They were good though. They were good. Like, I mean, granted, 3 I don't think was the best one, but it was still good. Just not as good as 1 and 2.
Yeah. I forgot the name. Is like Sky something or
The third one,
yeah.
was it Skies of Liberty or something like that? I think the Liberty wasn't part of the title. I don't remember. I'll put it up.
Yep. But yeah, I hear you, dude. So, but again, like though, like going back to Invincible, like I'm excited for what they're doing with it. So,
Yeah.
the other thing I forgot to mention was that they had a really good pedigree on the game. Like, granted, the company is indie.
Sorry,
It
you
is
missed
an
it. I
indie
was
company.
doing a pedigree.
Sure. Yeah, but the thing is, like the guys who've done it, like I don't know if you played it, but the it's not the company, but the people who worked in the company. I think they used to work in a place called Iron Galaxy,
Okay.
and that company made the most recent version. Well, it's been a while, but it's like they made like the 3D version of Killer Instinct.
Okay. Yeah, I've heard rumblings about Killer Instinct lately. But I guess that's for another day because we are running out of time here.
Yeah. So, but anyways, I was so excited to talk about Invincible and just share all the data.
Clearly, dude, like, I think that's all we've talked about for this second half of the episode.
Yeah, I knew
Which
we
is
were.
fine.
That's why.
It's
That's
fine.
why I didn't
Yeah,
put
it's
that
fine.
much in the agenda list.
Yeah, that's totally fine. But yeah, this looks exciting. I wish I had a console that I can play it with. So I guess you'll have to give us some more updates once you get the beta underhand and mess around with it.
Definitely.
But on that note, if you've made it this far, I want to thank you very much for listening to some middle-aged guys talking about Invincible for like 60 minutes.
Nerd crap. Yeah, talk about Invincible, fighting games, games in general, and toys.
Yeah, and toys, and occasionally movies and whatnot. But yes, thank you for making it this far. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. We do need subscribers, so please be sure to share, tell all your friends, tell your mom, tell your wife, whatever. And thanks for watching. And remember,
Bye.
always be excellent to each other. Bye.
Take care.